Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit those notification bells, okay? So that you can get those notifications. This read is going to be for Aries. Aries, I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security in like your classic kind of energy. Also, this is going to be a classic energy read for you. I'm seeing that during this time, especially during the cycle of the read, you're not feeling like super emotional. You're very balanced in what's going on in your life, okay? I am seeing that there's not a lot of building in the framework of what it is that you have going on that needs to be done during the cycle of this read, as I'm seeing construction workers in reverse. So it's just showing me that you're like becoming more emotionally secure, right? Like not emotionally unstable, where you need to improve and where work needs to be done and some type of building or new foundation needs to be built for you. What I'm seeing right now is that there's a sense of balance within your emotions and you being able to communicate effectively what will and won't work for you, okay? I'm seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to partnership and community building from the northern wind with family values. I'm also seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to perception with the eastern wind when it comes to mirrors. I'm also seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to power when it comes to girlfriends with the southern wind. So you're getting a little bit of the northern, eastern, southern flow of winds. During the cycle of this read, perception, partnership, and power are the main ones that are teaching you a lesson, or your spirit of true self a lesson, in the regard to family values. Girlfriends, you may have a girlfriend or you are the girlfriend, and something about reflecting and mirrors, okay? I am seeing in the challenge position for the cycle of this read that maybe you're trying to figure out what your normal is, like what's casual, what's easygoing, what's nonchalant. I am seeing that in the challenge position for the cycle of this read. Or if you are easygoing, maybe that was what you were questioning, or something like that. Because, I mean, I pulled an angel card and the only clarity that is giving is yes. So maybe you were wondering if someone was easygoing, if someone was casual, if someone was nonchalant, and the angels are saying yes, because there's a balance of emotions. There's no like emotional instability, okay? I'm also seeing partying, like time with friends, having fun, being happily single, living in the moment. The first card that I was seeing was the snake card in reverse. So there is no competition, there is no enemy, there is no other woman or other man. There is no reason to look over your shoulder or like to feel insecure, okay? I'm also seeing paradise in reverse, where maybe that was the challenge. as maybe you were looking for perfect, or you weren't looking for perfect. There's something about paradise or being in a honeymoon phase that's not relevant with how you're building up your emotional security, right? Because as there is no competition and there is no envy or jealousy or anything like that, there's also like no work that needs to be done to build up a paradise, if you get what I'm saying. That's just what I'm seeing. Like you're not in a honeymoon phase. And you're not feeling emotional about it. And this could also have to do, okay. So this Paradise card in reverse is showing me that this is something that happened or is relative to something that happened before the cycle of the read, right? And that's because of its placement, like where it was in the spread. It did come before this first card that identifies the cycle of the read. So I'll kind of talk about that Paradise card in reverse when it gets to that point in the read. Furthermore, I'm going to just continue with the rest of the read. So I am seeing cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you need, progression, and arriving. So like I said, it could have to do with that Paradise card in reverse in the past, right? And then you having the ability to move on from it, to let go of whatever it is that you were holding on to or that was emotionally challenging to you, and the fact that you're not rebuilding there. You're rebuilding somewhere, or you know what I mean? Like you've been built again somewhere else is what I'm saying. It's almost like simultaneously as a tower is being knocked down, someone else is laying bricks somewhere else for you. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's just kind of like what I'm seeing, where like, well, one door closes, another one opens kind of energy. So the ship being in there is a representation of you actually receiving what it is that you need. So you have those construction workers in reverse where they don't need to build anything when it comes to managing or you learning about your emotions or how to manage them, because you're balanced in that, right? You have the ability to cut ties and move on, and it's not a problem. So then I'm seeing the shock card where there was like a sudden change, some type of shocking news, surprise, or epiphany or transformation, which probably had to do with that Paradise card in reverse, or was a shock to someone else that maybe you weren't in competition and you weren't in like an envious energy, or there wasn't like some type of infidelity, or you know what I mean, or insecurity, and it didn't make you emotional when people will be people, right? So let's get into the read. If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. The time that has been offered to me is the Page of Rods. The Page of Rods is like an invitation, an announcement, okay, like a call. Yeah, it's a call. Okay. So in this energy, you're being received as like, well, it was an offer to me. So this energy was like received as worldly, sophisticated, materialistic, experienced, also mystical, spiritual, like a spiritual calling, esoteric calling. Okay. So then the energy that I'm seeing you in for the cycle of the read is the Nine of Swords. With this Nine of Swords energy, it's showing me that there was some type of disappointment, like I said, with that Paradise card in reverse. That's what it's showing me. In that shock card and the snake card in reverse. Like it's a shock to someone that you weren't a snake. Pretty much is what I'm seeing. And with the Nine of Swords, it is showing me that there was a sense of like disappointment, maybe that you felt because of someone else being one. Or there's some kind of information that someone gave you that was like a shock, and it gave you a reason to cut ties and move on and move forward. Where like maybe you were building up a paradise with someone in the past, and that person was a snake, and maybe you were emotional about it because, you know, disappointment, right? And maybe what was challenging and made it so emotional is like how wild and insane the dynamic of it could be work as well. Like it could have been a job, or it could have been a relationship, right? Or family. That something was wild and crazy and a little bit, it made you emotional. And also you were worried about this person or these people being genuine with you, and that's what made it so challenging, right? In the past, is because it made you question like genuine relationships or connections, and yeah, like your sense of paradise was challenged within your own emotional state and your mind of how it can be built in the real world. Like having a family with the family values card being a point of reflection of time for people, like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, with that Eastern and Southern wind. And I say reflection of time because of the mirrors card, right? We all do a little bit of an exchange with each other on an elemental level, right? So what I'm seeing is that maybe the energy that was exchanged with you in the past was probably karmic energy, and you have the ability and the strength to be able to heal and grow from that, okay? What I'm also seeing, because I pulled an angel card, especially when it comes to feelings of like being disappointed or overwhelming, right? And the angel card that I pulled was to look for a sign. So because I'm seeing the synchronicity between the lightning bolts with looking for a sign and the shock card, let's see what happens. Okay. So the emotions and the specific messages associated with the overall read are for you not to feel fatigued, not to be frustrated or irritated, for you to feel liberated, especially with that ship card where you're like letting go and moving on, for you not to be suspicious. You don't have no reason to feel suspicious of anyone or anything. You are protected. For you not to be embarrassed, right? With the Paradise card in reverse, I could completely understand why someone would probably feel embarrassed, because it's like you thought that it would be paradise in the past and it just wasn't, and it made you feel embarrassed or something like that, especially because of your interactions or what, like maybe you felt safe with someone, or the relationship that you were in with someone, or the job that you were working before, and it felt like paradise, and it's like now you're embarrassed because, or you were embarrassed because it was a disappointment, right? So this is for you to feel calm, for you to be confident, for you to feel good, for you not to feel uncertain, for you not to feel miserable, for you to feel satisfied. This is a sensitive read, right? It's a sensitive subject, topic, anything in regard to family values and some type of disappointment. It is a sensitive subject, right? For you to feel peaceful and to know that you're lucky. If you don't know that you're lucky, for you to at least feel lucky, right? So in the past position for the cycle of this read, I am seeing the Knight of Cups. So you were in the Knight of Cups energy, right? The Knight of Cups energy is showing me like someone that is ambitious in how they express their emotions, though it's someone that has room to grow and learn more about how to navigate and grow those emotions. So you know where I said the construction workers card in reverse and you feeling a little bit emotional in reverse is like, because the reason why it's in reverse is because that's a thing of the past. Excuse me. Money is coming. So the Knight of Cups card is just showing me that this is someone that is progressively working towards, or you were someone that was progressively working towards or going through certain things in your life because it was time to mature emotionally, pretty much. And this is after the Paradise card in reverse is what I was trying to explain earlier. So whatever it is that you went through in the past where your sense of playfulness with people, or you taking life seriously, pretty much, or you going, or your honeymoon phase of your old relationship coming to an end, or your honeymoon phase of a job, it could have even been coming to an end, or you not being able to enjoy the company of someone that you were with and that coming to an end. It could also be a family thing too, though, right? It's just like you healing from feeling disappointed by life in general, and that's why it's a classic read, because it could have to do with family. I'm just seeing family values, though I'm also seeing girlfriends, so it could have been a relationship, it could have been your family, it could have been your job, something that you really held on and gave a lot of value to. You lost it and you were hurt and disappointed by the way that it all happened, right? And I'm seeing that you went through those challenges because you were meant to become more emotionally mature. And this is proof. Okay. So this Knight of Cups energy is showing me that that was a sensitive time in your life. You were received in that energy as like loving and tender and huggable and peaceful and restful and calm. So you did what you needed to do to be gentle with yourself and gentle with others, and So then I'm seeing that you were in the Three of Rods energy, and the Three of Rods energy is, I'm hearing that song like, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday, where it's like you have recognized how far it is that you've come along and all the work that you've had to do, not just in your relationships with others, though on yourself. And you also recognize certain things that you need to let go of because certain ships have just sailed, right? So moving forward confidently, what signs are you going to look for to help you, right? Because the ships have sailed, you cut ties, you're moving on, you've received what it is that you need to receive, you learned your lesson pretty much, and you've grown from it. So what are you looking forward to, right? You're being received in this Three of Rods energy is like accepted, well-liked, preferred, vibrant, colorful, like excited about moving forward. Then I'm seeing this Empress energy, so this could be you or it could be someone else. Like thriving in your innovation, your creativity, your ideas, coming up with, you know, strategies, things to do, plans, making plans, finding ways to execute, you know, those plans is what I'm seeing with this Empress card. And this could be the girlfriend, right? Or this could be you. It could be male or female. The gender is not specific, so take it as it resonates. So this Empress is being received as someone that's not offensive, not obnoxious, someone that's not annoying, not sneaky. This is that snake card in reverse, right? Because for some reason, because of how the Empress looks, he or she, take it as it resonates, is, you know, and I'm saying that because I'm seeing how the snake card in reverse is in alignment with certain words that are here already, right? This is not someone that's deceptive or sneaky or slick, sly. Okay? So you're in this energy as like being well received. You're not a snake, or this Empress isn't a snake. Okay? Then I'm seeing the Death card. So this is showing me that there was some type of change that has happened, some type of transformation, transition, right? You're being received in this energy as strong, or it was like a big change, a powerful change, like a big change in energy, maybe because of being in the Empress energy of like innovation and creativity. Like maybe you created a lot or applied yourself in a bunch of different ways. And like I said, the Death card is the sign of like there's a big change or transformation that has taken place, and you're being received in this energy is like fabulous and marvelous and wonderful. So usually like when people see the Death card, they think that it's like a sign that something bad is going to happen. So you're being received in this energy is like strong and powerful and incredible and amazing, and it's like death ain't that bad. You know what I mean? And it just depends on like perception, right? With that Mirrors card, because think about it like a butterfly. When butterflies are like caterpillars and they look one certain type of way as a caterpillar, that's the one certain type of way that they look as a caterpillar, though they go through that cocooning phase. And to people that don't see them in that cocooning phase, you would think that the caterpillar just died. Where did the caterpillar go? And it's like the caterpillar didn't die. The caterpillar is in a cocooning phase and it's actually transforming into a butterfly. So I think that that's amazing, that that's the transformation that's been going on, right? And then towards the end of the cycle of the read, I am seeing the Lovers card, where there is a connection. Like there is someone that you genuinely love, that you're connected with. And that could be your sign, you know? And the reason why I'm saying that is because of that southern wind with power, where it says look for a sign, and then the southern wind is a sign of power. And the lesson that you learned in regard to power has to do with girlfriends. So you're probably the girlfriend that has power, or your girlfriend has power, okay? One of the two. Take it as it resonates. Because this Lover's card is being received as like satisfying, appetizing, luxurious, lavish, very clean, and it's just like a shock, right? That in the transformation card, like, I think that's where the shock has come in, where the death and the transformation has happened. So you're looking for a sign that ties have been cut with certain situations in the past, and you know in your own personal life that ties have been cut from certain emotions that you may have held on from the past. Why? Because of the new relationships and connections that are being made for you now. And it's so funny because in the midst of us going through our lifetime experiences, sometimes we may not be able to tell if certain things that, you know, we moved on from or we let go of. Though when you start new connections and you start doing new things, that's how you know for sure that you're on a new path, right? And I'm seeing that transformation as being something that was shocking, though at the same time it's also a revelation, right? That there is a sense of progression and you moving forward and moving on and letting go. And then with that partying card, right? Man, you about to have some fun is what I'm seeing in the future. So let's talk about your future. Speaking of future, I am an independent government contractor. That means that I go out and I do volunteer service work with nonprofit organizations. I'm excited and like a little bit giddy because during the pandemic, I became an essential worker. I volunteered with Red Cross as a blood donor ambassador, and I made this shirt that says "Power Up and Save Lives," and then it has like the American Red Cross. And so I'm excited because I dug my shirt out today, and I just miss wearing it and like being in that energy of saving lives and helping others. And you know that you're like led to do it, and it's a calling for sure. So yeah, anyway, I am volunteer, so I'm doing a fundraiser right now, or I have been a volunteer, and yeah, we're in a good energy. So please feel free to check out that video right now. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels. Bye! I want to thank you all so much for being supportive of the channel, the prosperity and the growth of it, the likes, shares, comments, subscribes. If you have any projects in your city or your state that you want to share, please put that in the comment section. I would love the opportunity to collaborate when time permits itself, right? Also, thank you for being so supportive of what I do off of the app and my commitment to making a difference in the world. That really means a lot to me. And also the prayers for me to do well and to be great, because I want to see you do well and be great and be comfortable in life as it has been assigned to you. Living is not suffering. We are in a whole different phase of what is the new normal, and it's just giving blessings on blessings on blessings, and you have to be open to receive it as I am. So let's get back to your reading and talk about your future. So the first card that I'm seeing for your future is the Chariot card. This Chariot card is like determination to succeed, right? That's what I'm saying. The construction workers in reverse, in regard to the being emotional, like you're not being emotional. You know how to tame your emotions. You know how to manage your words and how to speak and communicate effectively in a healthy way in the regards to relationships, whether if they're personal or professional, right? And you're determined to succeed, right? With this Chariot card, it is showing me that there's a cosmic design to you reaching that success. It's not just potential for you. You will be successful, okay? So the Chariot card is showing me that you are limitless in your capabilities to succeed. Did you just hear what I said? You are limitless in your capabilities to succeed. That is a classic read for you. If you were looking for a sign, here it is. Okay? And you're being received as like very cool, calm, and collected. Like you're going into this phase of life with ease. So remember that card in the beginning that was showing me that it was a challenge? Like you want to know what's casual. You want to overcome challenges and just be like easygoing and live a happier, more calm life. The angel card says yes. Okay? You got this. All you have to do is remain positive. These cards are so beautiful. I'm grateful that I have them. So then I'm seeing that the reason why you're remaining positive is for the Six of Rods energy. The Six of Rods energy is showing me that you have the support that is necessary for you to be able to move forward, and you also have the tools, the skills, the talent to be able to get on that horse and ride off into the sunset, right? And that's what I'm seeing with the Six of Rods. You have the tools that are necessary to be successful. And you also have the support that you need to show up and know that you're not alone in your efforts. Okay? You know how like the president gets elected and then they have their whole administration and their team? That's what you're being received in this energy as keen, on point, sharp, not cruel, not harsh. Okay? Then I'm seeing that you will be in this Ten of Cups energy, which is that celebration. It is that joy, that excitement, that fulfillment of your desires. Okay? In this Ten of Cups energy, you are being received like a little bit spicy. Okay? So, you are also being received as not offensive, not insulting, not vulgar, and not attacking. Okay? Then I'm seeing that it's going to be a time for you to overcome challenges in regard to your justice, right? And balancing out what that easygoing energy is with this Justice card. I'm seeing that there will be like shiny technology involved. So in some kind of way, you're going to be an energy of like reaching futuristic goals with this Eight of Pentacles card. This Eight of Pentacles card is showing that you are in an energy of like reaching your financial goals, and it's coming through with like technology and like that helping you be able to stabilize your financial security. Okay? So with this Eight of Pentacles, you are focusing on and working hard, building up your finances, making sure that you are secure, and you're coming out polished, very well shined, very refined. Okay? Then as far into your future as I can see is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is showing me that because you have earned so much and worked so hard to invest in your security, that opens up a world of opportunities for you to do more of what it is that you want to be doing with this Seven of Cups. There is no lack of imagination or there are no inhibitions when it comes to what it is that you can create for yourself and what life looks like for you on the other end of your happiness. Okay? So, you are being received in this energy is not crazy, not insane. Your head is not all in the clouds with this. You just have the ability to make things tangible and real for you, especially in accordance with your success and your stability. Okay? So to you, Aries, I do send love, light, and healing energy, and I will see you all next time. Mwah. Bye.